This is episode 84, and today we're talking about tax law. It's very important that entrepreneurs understand about tax law. The IRS put out a new tax law update. That's very important for entrepreneurs to understand because it actually can help you make money. It can actually help you with business development, and business development is very, very critical. So we're talking about that today. What's up, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Today we're talking about tax law. I think that's often one of the aspects of the law, as well as just business as a whole, is often ignored. Tax law is very important to understand because it's money that you have to pay to the government. But there's also a lot of business deductions out there, and a new business deduction that just came about with the IRS is allowing businesses to deduct 100% of their business meals. It's tax deductible now. This is an increase from 50%. And they're doing it for the year 2021 and the year 2022. Now, this is something that may not sound significant, but it really is significant because if you know about business, particularly like a higher level business, you typically understand that a lot of deals and a lot of money is made over meals, over lunch, over drinks and things such as that. And that's something that entrepreneurs should need to be mindful of to take advantage of that. Oftentimes you'll see companies doing employee events. They're writing off on their taxes. Or you'll see individuals taking their clients out to lunch. They're writing off on their taxes. And that's very important to understand because during the global pandemic, restaurants got hit really hard. Many restaurants, as you saw all over the world, were shut down. So with that increase in up to 100% of the meal deduction being allowed now, they're getting people to come back to restaurants. They're getting individuals to let's help with business development. Because I understand it's important to be able to know how to run a business and business administration and things such as that, but we have to focus on business development. What are our business development tactics? I have a lot of videos where I'm talking about different aspects of business development, how like digital marketing. I'm a big advocate of digital marketing. I think it's definitely one of the most powerful forms of marketing that has really ever existed. And with this idea of meals being deducted, this is an aspect of digital marketing. Let's give some examples of that. You can be, let's say you're a hairstylist and you're trying to network with a vendor, or if you're a vendor and you want hairstylists to get your product, you can buy their lunch, buy their dinner, and things such as that. Or you can be a real estate agent and you're trying to meet up with this new developer and you want to be the exclusive real estate agent for this new high rise. You can take them over lunch, take them over dinner. These are things that are not uncommon. Or you are an art gallery. You're trying to woo this particular artist to put their products to put their paintings or sculptures into your museum, into your art gallery. They're going to typically want to meet you over dinner or want to meet you over lunch. And I'm going to have a video a couple weeks from now talking about different art law strategies. It goes on and on and on. If you are a record company and you want to sign a new artist, idea that you're going to meet this artist over drinks or dinner and things such as that. These things are very, very common because they understand the idea is that I'm not really paying for this. The money has to be paid either way. It's going to go to the IRS, or I can use it on something that I actually can enjoy and actually be able to help develop business. Because the IRS understands that it takes money to make money. They understand that. That's why they give you these business deductions, because they understand that it takes money to make money. And these are some of the things you can do. These also, if you are an entrepreneur, you're trying to buy a business. You may want to meet the business owner of a dinner, or whatever the thing. These are things that are very common. Or you're a salesman. Are you dealing with like enterprise sales? Or you doing life insurance sales? Or these are some of the things you're going to be meeting clients over lunch, over dinner, or things such as that. This is how it goes. People like to eat, and it's just how it is. People are more comfortable when they're eating, and they're typically more enjoyable to your conversations. You're talking to them when you're feeding them. They're just human nature, and the IRS and the tax code is allowing that to happen. But it's important to understand that it's not necessarily about the income, it's about your taxable income. That's most important, because you can have a lot of money coming in, but the idea is that you want to lower your taxable income, and that's what these deductions are there for. And this is important to know because no matter what they say, all income derived from any source is generally taxable, whether it's illegal or legal is generally taxable. And if you know the story, Al Capone, he got in trouble not because they caught him for his bootlegging or his prostitution rings, anything, his brothels or things such as that. They caught him because he lived in his lavish lifestyle and he wasn't paying taxes. So all income derived from any source is deemed taxable. And let's break down some of the fundamentals of the tax law aspect of it. The most central document, I talk about this a lot, but the most central document you'll have is the tax form 1040. This is in the U.S. Tax form 1040, and the idea is that you file that typically every single year. But with your business, you may have these thing called these tax schedules. And if you have an LLC and it's just you the only person that owns the LLC, or if you're a single proprietor where you don't necessarily have anything officially, you don't have an official LLC set up, you'll be filling out the Schedule C. If you are a multi-member LLC, where it's like 2 or more people owning are members of that LLC, or if you're like a partnership, you'll fill out the Schedule K1. And it's important to understand, I'm talking about LLCs, but LLCs consider members. They're not necessarily considered stock owners. They're members of LLC. When you hear about stock ownership or anything such as that, it's typically talking about the Corporation C. That's what they're talking about. The C Corporation, excuse me. That's what they're typically talking about. And that's important. You fill out the Schedule K1. If you are dealing with rental property, you have the 1040, but you also fill out the Schedule E. It's very important to understand. You wouldn't fill out the Schedule C, you fill out the Schedule E because that's designated for rental property. Or if you're dealing with farmland, you'll fill out Schedule 1040, as well as you fill out the tax form 1040, as well as the Schedule F. So these are some of the tax things that individuals need to understand about, because you can set up an LLC, but if you're not paying your taxes, you will get in trouble with the IRS. And you often hear about people, they'll say things such as there's no laws out there saying you have to pay income taxes. That's incorrect. I mean, I don't know where this came from. I don't know why this is so prevalent in our society, but you have to pay your taxes. And particularly when they're giving you business deductions that you can do, and different credits and things like that to help you lower your tax burden, lower your taxable income. I mean, because say for example, let's go to the law, because the law tells you have to pay taxes. The 16th Amendment, it says, I'm gonna read it right here: Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes. That's pretty crystal clear. Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes. Congress can collect taxes. Also, with Title 26 of the federal statutes, it says the Treasury Department has the power to collect taxes. There we go. The Congress can collect taxes, and then they delegate that to the Treasury Department to collect taxes. And the IRS, Internal Revenue Service, is a part of the Treasury Department. So this is how it is. I mean, and you shouldn't look at it as a bad thing that you have to pay taxes. It's really a good thing you have to pay taxes. It's a blessing, because that means you're actually making money. If you're not making money, you don't have to pay taxes. So it's a good thing that you're paying your yearly taxes or your quarterly taxes when it comes to businesses. But that's pretty much all I have. I mean, I really wanted to individuals who are watching the video to understand that we have to focus on business development. Like, well, how are we developing business? You know, it's important to know that lawyer fees are tax deductible. You can take your lawyer out to dinner or lunch or things such as that, and we talk about your business. I mean, the lawyer fees are tax deductible, as well as your business meals are tax deductible. So these are some things you can do. I mean, let's get business development. I mean, there's a lot of smart people in this world, and you don't have to be running your business by yourself. There's a lot of smart people. You can hire someone like me. You can deduct my fees out of your taxes, and you can elevate your business. Because let's talk about business development. Let's talk about how we can minimize the risk. That's what we really have to do. Let's take it to the next level. It's okay to know about starting a business, but how can we actually bring clients? How can we bring revenue to that business? And business development is definitely one of them. And this is an aspect of business development. You're talking to your client, tell them about your services, tell them about the things you can do for that client. These are things that you can do for business development. I mean, I know I'm being very repetitive, but I mean, I want 2021 to be, let's talk about business development. You can do digital marketing. You're also going to do sales. You can also talk about your different product. You have brochures. You have a website. You have business cards. All of these things are for business development. Blogging. All these things are for business development. But that's all I have. I mean, to recap what we talked about the new tax update for 2021 and 2022. You can deduct 100% of your business meals. And we talked about different tax schedules, the tax forms, dealing with the tax code, the tax laws. And I hope you all have enjoyed this video. This is episode 84. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I mean, we're definitely growing our community. Hopefully we can make this global. I have people from all over the world watching this, but we can really make this really global, hopefully pretty soon. So I really appreciate it. And we're one step closer to 1,000 episodes. Thanks. New day,